Welcome to accountancy class. This is unit 3, books of prime entry. Now today's class we are going to see about the various proof of transaction, or we can say the source document. Now to begin with, accountancy process, it all starts with transactions. So what kind of transactions are recorded? Only those transactions which involve money or money's worth will be recorded in the book of account. Why only money is worth transaction is recorded? Because we need to prove that this particular transaction has taken place and that needs authentication in the form of document. So these authenticated proof is called the source document. Okay, so we are going to see the source document. The meaning for source document is, source document are the authentic evidence of financial transaction. இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு financial transaction இந்த dateல இவ்வளவு amountக்கு நடந்ததுங்கிறதுக்கான ஒரு proof இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு document தான் source document. அப்ப எதெல்லாம் source document ஆகும் அப்படின்னா cash receipt, invoice, debit note, credit note, pay-in slip, salary bill, wage bill, check, record slip. அதாவது wherever they have made an entry of the financial transaction taking place, all that stands to be the proof of documentation. Okay, now we'll see one by one. What do you mean by cash receipt or voucher? இது எப்போ எந்த type of transaction க்கு வருது அப்படின்னு பார்க்கலாம். This is a document which will be issued only when cash purchase or cash sales take place. So what is a cash receipt or voucher? A cash receipt or voucher is a document. And the document la enna irukum? Details of cash purchase or cash sales. Okay, so business person who is receiving the cash receipt for cash purchase and issue cash receipt for cash sale. So this is clear. Next, we see the specimen of a cash voucher. Specimen இப்படிதான் ஒரு cash voucherனா எப்படி இருக்கணும் அப்படிங்கிறதுக்கு ஆர்கனைசேஷனோட நேம், இன்வாய்ஸ் நம்பரு, பார்ட்டி கோட், பார்ட்டி அட்ரஸ், பார்ட்டி சைட், post office number. So all this will be there. How we are going to make the payment, account number. Okay, then date of transaction details, invoice oda number என்ன, எப்போ due date இதுல, invoice date, voucher number. Now all this is given in detail. So who receives it, how much money they received it, and with the date, signature and date. Okay, so this is how it looks, specimen of a cash voucher. Now we go on to the second one. There is a invoice. What is invoice? When does it arise? Invoice is a source document which arises for credit purchase or credit sales only. Okay, so who prepares it? It is prepared by the seller. How many copies? 3 copies. So the seller prepares 3 copies. The 3 copies எதுக்கு அப்படின்னா, first copy வந்து purchase கிட்ட கொடுக்குறாங்க. Second copy when the goods are being transported, so it is given to the person who is taking in the lorry or tempo or whatever is to the driver, so for checking them. And the third one is retained by the seller. Third one seller keeps it. So 3 copies are prepared in invoice. Okay, so when does this particular document arise? It only when the credit purchase or credit sale take place. So they have given the specimen of an invoice. Specimen means how of invoice looks like. Okay, so here also you have all the details of the transaction, how they are transported, how it is being transported here, then what are the various discounts or freight or insurance, all that which is paid. Okay, and then finally here's it, authorized signature. So this is what it is and it looks like. Third one is debit note. Who prepares a debit note? Now a buyer may return the goods to the seller. Okay, now we buy the goods, but only when we reach our place we find it is not what we asked. Sometimes mismatched இருக்கலாம், sometimes broken இருக்கலாம், sometimes quality நல்ல quality இல்லாம இருக்கலாம், sometimes wrong package இருக்கலாம். So for various reasons, okay, or situation, the buyer, one who bought the goods, will return the goods back to the seller. Okay, so this debit note is prepared by the buyer and he sends it to the seller. Okay, I'm very clear. பொருள் யார் வாங்குனாங்களோ அவங்க தான் டெபிட் நோட் ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணுவாங்க. ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணி செல்லர் கிட்ட அனுப்புறாங்க. ஏன் அனுப்புறாங்கன்னா because he is returning the good. What is the reason for returning the good will also be mentioned there. So generally 2 copies are prepared. Okay, one is sent to the seller and the another one is retained by the buyer. The debit note க்கு இன்னொரு பேர் இருக்கு. அது பேர் வந்து debit memo. Another name for debit note is called debit memo. So here they have given the specimen of a debit note. Okay. Next we go on to see the credit note. What do you mean by the credit note? Here it is a statement prepared by the seller who receives back from his customer the goods sold. இப்போ buyer பொருள் வாங்குனவங்க செல்லர் கிட்ட ரிட்டர்ன் பண்ணும்போது ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணக்கூடிய நோட் வந்து டெபிட் நோட். அதே இது செல்லர் ஒன் who sold the goods அவர் ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணக்கூடிய நோட் பேரு கிரெடிட் நோட். ஓகே, அந்த டெபிட் அந்த கிரெடிட் நோட்ல என்ன டீடைல்ஸ் இருக்குன்னா டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன் ஆஃப் குட்ஸோட டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன், அதோட குவான்டிட்டி returned and also the value how much is being returned. So this is sent by the seller to the buyer. அதாவது இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு பொருள் வந்து சேர்ந்துருச்சு என்கிட்ட அப்படிங்கிறதுக்காக செல்லர் வந்து பையருக்கு கொடுக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு நோட்டு தான் கிரெடிட் நோட். இந்த கிரெடிட் நோட்டுக்கு இன்னொரு பேர் என்ன? கிரெடிட் மெமோ. So the credit note is prepared by the seller. Debit note is prepared by the buyer. Okay, so this is a format of a credit note. Next we go on to see what you mean by a pay-in slip. Pay-in slip na enna? Now most of us when we go to the bank to deposit the cash or a check, we fill in a form giving the details about the bank, how much amount we are depositing, if it is a check, what is the check number, all the details. So that form only you call it as a pay-in slip. Okay, so this is called a pay-in slip, or another name is deposit slip. The main part will be retained by the bank and the counterfoil. Counterfoil na இன்னொரு பாதி அது perforated holes ஓட இருக்கும், கிழிச்சு ஒரு பாதி பேங்கர் வச்சுப்பாங்க, இன்னொரு பாதி என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க நம்ம கையில கொடுத்திருப்பாங்க. After they sign it, after they stamp and they will sign, they return the another copy to the customer. So this is what is called a pay-in slip. When it is prepared by the customer when he deposits a check or a cash into the bank. Okay. Next, what do you mean by a check? A check is a negotiable instrument. இது யார் இஷ்யூ பண்றாங்கன்னா பேங்கர் இஷ்யூ பண்ணுவாங்க. யாருக்கு? கஸ்டமர் கிட்ட. What does the customer do with the check? Whenever he wants to withdraw money or when he wants to make payment, எப்போ அவரோட காசு பேங்க்ல இருந்து எடுக்கிறாரோ இல்ல இன்னொருத்தருக்கு பேமெண்ட் பண்ணணுமோ அப்ப என்ன யூஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க? செக் யூஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க. ஓகே, so this is how the check looks like. And செக்ல வந்து இன்னொரு பேஜ் இருக்கும். இதுல வந்து we can record the check number, when we issued the check or made a payment, யாருக்கு இஷ்யூ பண்ணோம், செக் அமௌண்ட் எவ்வளோ, டெபாசிட், அதோட பேலன்ஸ் எல்லாமே வந்து நீங்க ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணலாம். So let us have a quick look. Book of Prime Entries. What do you mean by source document? It is an authenticate evidence of all financial transaction, and the source document include cash receipt, invoice, debit note, credit note, pay-in slip, salary bill. All these are example. So cash receipt when it is prepared when cash transaction take place. Invoice when a credit purchase or credit sale take place. Debit note is prepared. It is prepared when the goods are sent to the seller by the buyer and giving the reason. Buyer அதாவது பொருள் வாங்குனவங்க, he gives a detailed note about why he is returning it. And the debit நோட்டுக்கு இன்னொரு பேர் வந்து debit memo கூட சொல்லலாம். Okay, next one, credit note. It is prepared by the seller when he receives the goods back from his customer that he sold. Then pay-in slip. Pay-in slip na enna? It is when cash or check is deposited in the bank, we fill in a form, that is the customer fills it and he submit to the banker along with the cash or check. On the form பேர் தான் pay-in slip. இன்னொன்று check. What do you mean by check? Check is issued by the bank to its customer. எதுக்காக அப்படின்னா to withdraw money for their own use or for making any payment to the others. So these are the different source documents that we saw today. Okay children, so go through it. Thank you.